right. Oh, that's very loud. Hello there, everybody, and welcome. I know I didn't let the countdown thing go all the way through, but we're a little bit late. So, let's move. Go, go, go! We're here, back again with Suikoden 2, and we've got a few key things that we're going to be doing today in our stream, or hopefully that we'll be able to do in our stream here. We're trying to make some good progress. We're going back to Toto Village. We're getting ready for some of the Highland invasion portion. We're also going to be heading to Muse for the first time, which will enable us to get one of the major characters that we missed out on last time. So, going to be important. Alright, but that said, I hope everybody's doing well. I hope that you all are having fun and had a good week. So for anybody who missed it, this is the family that took care of Jowry after he jumped into the river during the intro thing. Oh, good morrow upon you, Rev. Good morrow upon. Oh, excuse me. Basically say, thanks for saving me, thanks for taking care of me. We can't go home. We went back to our little village that we had grown up in, and everybody was like, oh my god, it's the traitor! And that was pretty much it. It didn't actually do anything. Which, I guess I'm happy with. How's my week? My week was... It was... I don't know, is there a way for it to be a combination of both dull and busy? Because that's what it felt like. I don't know, most of the last few weeks have been quite a blur. But I'm trying. Oh, overall it was okay though. Didn't really do much. Oh. Oh. We're gonna go buy the present for her daddy. You got new... I saw the notifications for the new posts that you put up. Hang on, I gotta open up my Discord here. So that is Muse there. I'm gonna head over here real quick. How are tunics rare? We can go and see the blacksmith here real quick. Now this is something that I mentioned before. I'm always a little bit weirded out when it comes to doing the upgrades and stuff for some of the characters in this game, because I don't know how long I'll be using them, or if I'm going to be forced to use somebody else, which is even worse. but we do our best. So there is not much that we can do here, unfortunately. So now we'll just head straight to Muse, which is up here. So you'll see where we're going with all of this and what the various stuff is that we're doing. So right now this is okay. Soon enough, we are not going to be allowed to come in, and that's going to kick off an important thing with Clive and a couple others. Dang, bro. Dang. Alright, so we got our amulet. One thing we can do is we can try to get runes and stuff done. Because this is the first time in a while that we've had access to some of these people. I'm still confused about how you can have an orb attached to your head, but whatever. Fire orb we definitely need. I don't particularly want to give it to Gengen, but I don't have much of a choice. Okay, we'll give Muku Muku the fire orb. That's our squirrel. I think I'm gonna go ahead and buy another earth. Spent all my money. It's insane how much stuff costs in this game. Alright. Ideally, I would get some armor as well. Let me see if it would be worth it. Sorry, I've got my Discord open. It opened up so I could take a look at all the new stuff. But now I just got avocado. Ooh, guard rope. Let's see. I've mentioned this a few times before. One of the things that bugs me about this game is that we have this really weird way of doing our not structuring, but our equipment, because you essentially have to equip things like medicine. See, this is what I'm talking about. We have medicine, gloves, and shoulder pads equipped on Nanami. And so if we replace it she's a little bit better. It's a very strange system. I will say it's better than it was before. The entire inventory system is much better than it was in the first game. But that's not saying too much. Alright, 1 second. Let me get my Discord open here. And let's take a look at these. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so pretty. Cat Stitch. Oh, I love it. 4,000 yards? That is insane, Rev. That looks gorgeous. That's a beautiful blanket or bedspread or whatever it is. I can't even tell what it is. Is that the what is it, the corner blanket or corner something? I don't know. Oh no! They were attacked. The village was attacked. No. Oh, the kitty. Dang. I'm just saying we have to beat the snot out of whoever did this to the child. The atrocities of Nuka Blight, Mad Prince of Highland. So this is nice because now we have a clear objective. And that objective is go back to the mercenary fortress. So Hannah, the character that we just got, had previously been saying, like, oh, this town is, or this village is filled with too many kids. Oh, they're ridiculous, there's so many kids here. That he feels like a jerk now. Now we need to ask ourselves, why did we give a squirrel a fire orb? These are critical questions. And the answer is, because it's funny. It does work really well, Rev. It looks absolutely gorgeous. It has a really nice flow to it. Alright, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, you're going to contact everyone. Oh. The Mad Prince of Highland. The child. 2.5 weeks. I mean, considering it's, what did you say, 4,000 yards in 2.5 weeks? That's pretty good. I mean, that is a lot. And it's just in time for I don't know what they're calling it. Is it a polar vortex? Is it a vortex thing again? I don't know. Apparently it's supposed to get very cold. Oh, you watched The Blacklist? How is that? I've had it on my list for a long time, and I haven't watched it yet. I'm a big fan of is it James Spader? He did the voice of Ultron as well. But he's really cool. He's a great actor. Okay, it is James Spader. Yeah, like I saw a few ads for it and stuff, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna add this to my list. I've got so much stuff on my various watch lists, it's not even funny. A superhero whose power is crime. I love it. That's awesome. Upstairs. Ah, the fire spears. So we used the fire spears in the first game. Alright, so now we gotta go to Ryubi. Which is an easy trip here. No, it's like between... What was it? There's a bunch of shows. There was The Blacklist, The Wire. I still haven't seen that. I don't know if I'm ever going to watch House of Cards now. I haven't seen it, but I don't know if I'm going to watch it because of reasons. Yeah, there's a ton of shows that I have not been able to see. It's really sad. I wish I could have watched him sooner, or at all, but... Oh. My problem is that I tend to re-watch shows instead of watching new stuff because what I'll do a lot is spooners. Well, what I'll do a lot is rewatch shows because when I'm doing something like this, where I'm just playing a game or whatever, a lot of times I'll have a show or movie I've seen on as just background noise, so I can just kind of relax. Like for example, I just finished rewatching Scrubs, and not simply because they're doing a reboot, although I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of excited. It seems like a movie. The problem is that serious drama stuff, like The Blacklist or The Wire, or any number of different things like that, it's something that you have to pay attention to. So I can't just have it on as like background noise. It doesn't make sense, and it doesn't work. It's not a good idea. I wish it was something that I did, that I couldn't do. I'm one of those people, though, where I'll be watching something with somebody else, and they might be asking me a bunch of questions. I'm like, you could just watch the thing. It can be annoying sometimes. Okay, so here's this guy. No, just plain Psy. Yay, money! Okay, so now we gotta go back, bring this guy back because he's gonna make us more fire spears. And we are very close now to one of the key points that, well, actually the key point that we missed in my initial playthrough here. So, hopefully, we'll remember this time. Oh, right. I was thinking about like all the DC and Marvel TV shows too. Apparently, Wonder Man is really awesome. That just released like a couple weeks ago, I think, or maybe even more recently. But apparently, it's amazing. I don't understand it. I don't know who or what Wonder Man is. Sometimes when those shows come out, I'll look up the characters on Wikipedia and like read about what do they do, how do they work, all that kind of stuff. Oh no. Did they attack another village? If so, that would be rude. Oh, they did. Bugger. Oh no. So this guy that they call the Mad Prince is kind of a jerk, not gonna lie. And then kill her anyway. You know, I'm just saying, we've had games where there are bad guys and like they're totes not cool. They're kind of douchebags. But I feel like this guy is kind of on another level. Because it's bad. Like, seriously, how could you do this to people? That said, it's always nice to have a villain that you can just hate and has absolutely zero redeeming qualities. Dang, homie knocked us out. Alright, going to the fort. This was James Spear. He was in the office for a hot minute. So many things. He's one of those actors that you call a good bad guy. He's good at playing the bad guy. Sorry, I don't know. I was just thinking about James Spader because obviously. Man who looks like a bear. Guessing that's Victor. I like him as the man who looks like a bear. could you have heard that the village was attacked? They literally just left. We were hot on their heels. Dramatic. I'm just saying, I hit him. There we go. Okay, we've got to name our unit. Do we want to use the same name as before? Ooh, the Time Lords. That's a good one. Orange unit. Now, should we try the Time Lords? We'll see if it fits. I don't believe it will. I think we can just do Time Lords. Even then, it might not fit. We could be the Time Lord. Or if we don't have the hyphen, we could be the Time Lord in like a camel case. Okay, so we'll just do camel case. Like the orange unit. Doesn't even make sense. Everyone gather in the yard! Alright, so we've got right now we're able to do some of this stuff. What can we say? Huh. So this is the first time that we're getting into the war battle thing, and this kind of tactical combat concept that we have here. Orange leader checking in, and no, it's red 5 standing by. And then you gotta lock S foils in attack position. Not that I've seen the movie a lot. It's a bear. Even I can tell that. It's a bear. Looks like a bear. Okay, I believe that there is a save point over here. It's taking... Where is the stupid save point? Rev, if you were a save point, where would you be? Seriously, I feel kind of dumb right now. Not gonna lie. I feel stupid and a little sleepy. Not that those have anything to do with each other directly, but still. Oh, wait, I know. It's this guy. No, that's the item store. Son of a bitch. Where's the... Is this the inn? There we go. Okay. Let's go. Alright, let's do it. So the nice thing is that because this is the first time that we're doing it, this is basically a tutorial. You must strike now! Ah! Stab! Attack! Don't stab! Incidentally, we are the city-states. They are the Highland. Highland is evil. Why would they have such things? They're basically asking us why we're so amazing. The answer is because we're awesome. So this part's pretty... Like I said, this is basically a tutorial for how to use the battle system. Pretty simple. Like I said. Right, so they're regrouping. Oh no, they're attacking again! Nope, sorry. I put the wrong selection. So now that we have won a tutorial battle, it's probably time that we lose a tutorial battle, right? So we're just gonna stay here for as long as we're able to, inside the fortress. Although I honestly don't know if it really makes a difference. Hashtag leave it to Apple. Apple's pretty smart. She knows what she's doing. Oh no! So we had that whole anime thing of the bad guy just vanished and showed up behind us. Not ideal. No! Run! So let's hope that I remembered correctly about where she is. She's either being watched by the lady here, or she's downstairs. But we'll just do a couple of quick things here. See, the nice thing is that we're making good time. Getting a good bit done relatively quickly at least. We'll see how. Now, you know, I was just thinking, Rev, you mentioned the whole, like, red, yellow, and orange thing, or we talked about that. You know, does it feel like that's discriminatory against colorblind people? I feel like it is. I think I actually have to go upstairs. Backwards. But we're okay. We're gonna go. Ow! I'm very confused though. How is it that we're able to absolutely destroy these guys in this, like, single combat thing, and yet as a group we're not able to do anything? It's like, I feel like we should be able to absolutely house Prince Luca with all the people that we have, especially considering that we've got Victor and Flick and they're basically leveled up from the previous game. It just, I don't know, it seems weird to me. I mean, sure, like our main character can't do it, but no! Incidentally, is anyone familiar with the Wharf effect? That's kind of what we've got going on here. Basically, you have a character who's been established as being very powerful, very strong, very capable, and then they suddenly just get housed to show how strong the new bad guy is. Happens a lot in Dragon Ball Z. All the time. Oh dear! Oh no! The whole building is shaking! Running through the forest! Oh. Poor girl is like legit traumatized. She watched her parents get killed in front of her, and then she watched her new friend get killed in front of her by the same person. Gotta go back to Muse. So basically, this entire area is now gone. This is our starting area, and the army has come and destroyed the entire. Why is Hannah in here? I don't want Hannah. Where my squirrel at, bro? I'm just saying, I can't be dealing with this. I had Muku Muku in my party for a reason. Oh, damn. She's going back to her house, obviously.